Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is the
to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Lobbed in behind. And he's there to clear it. And he gets rid in a hurry. Adams getting this one clear. Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, a very decent attempt. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Lucas Hernandez seems to have been around forever. He's so versatile, and I like the fact that in an age when fullbacks are all about attack, this guy knows how to defend. That's his priority, and he sticks to that.
Okay, interesting. Cafu. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got full. Guti is flagged offside. Ribery. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nigeria are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Great chance! It's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Malaysia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Rafinha. Malaysia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one. There's the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. Just eases him off the ball.
Has been indicated.
Rafinha running with the ball.
Messi really added the width there.
Big header! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Stood up well to him there. And it's Batistuta. Costa Curta. Szoboszlai. Guardiola. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Hernandez. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Messi. Oh, super find.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The attendance for this match
Alexander-Arnold.
was 71,898.
Hernandez. Malaysia looking to pass their way through. Rafinha. Taken off it pretty forcefully. That's a sharp pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is as far as they're going to go. Batistuta. Nicely spread. Messi. Cafu. And it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Schneider. So what can they make of this? Guardiola spots it and intercepts. And here's Batistuta. He's beaten the last man. And the shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Malaysia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Szoboszlai.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's a little off target. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Olise.
There will be 1 minute
Now
added
it's
time.
Owen. Olise. Olise! Messi! And he's straight offside. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. He's having a hit! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And the pass is intercepted. And he skips past his man. He's had it taken off him. Cafu is there to clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's there to clear it. Locatelli! Cleared without complication. He's gone forward. Kolumwani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! And it's a goal! And Nigeria are ahead.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Batistuta, and the finish! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
Nigeria clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Nigeria are doing very... There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Hits one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Kolumwani really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's the hit! Oh, taken with style! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence.
And Batistuta! And he hits the net! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player who's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Guardiola. Now it's Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. Pavard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Isco. Cherki. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Nigeria heading for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi! Locatelli. For Nkunku. Kolomuani. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Alexander-Arnold. And Pavard. And it's Isco. Timber. Up he goes! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Batistuta is being harried and hassled.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Alexander-Arnold. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rice. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's one of shapes to shoot. And it's there. And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Nigeria grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And here's Isco, and he's got the beating of his... It's Isco! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
He is through here. Chance for the header! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that's it. That was always inevitable. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he's had it nicked away. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Locatelli. Played back in. Look at the space here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Well timed, excellent interception. Yildiz. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Batistuta. Chance here to counter. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games.
There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. It's a mighty effort! Guardiola is there to clear. Nigeria has the chance to go the other way. And that was very necessary. And the pass is intercepted. Batistuta.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Foden. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Foden. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A searching ball that into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Foden. Foden.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the keeper's got it again. Oh, what's he done? Now, can they get it back? He's Batistuta! And it's a goal! Well, there was to be no other outcome. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Julie. Schneider wins the duel this time. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. And he's gone back. Now the finish! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive
2
action.
added minutes has been indicated.
That's a throw. Oh, it's come loose. Well, and the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Nigeria come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Nigeria carrying a one-goal lead. Batistuta, and he was quick to react. And it's played forward. And smartly reclaimed. Messi has given away a free kick. Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception.
The attendance
Messi.
for this match
This is
was
the time you need that pace.
649.
Robertson. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that's put paid to a promising move. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
He's got space in the area! Julie. So, what can they make of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schneider. And it's Guti. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. That'll be a throw. Into the last quarter of an hour. There they go, hunting in packs.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Batistuta. Oh, it's Batistuta. And he's there to clear it. Gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Batistuta. Schneider. He's got the shot away!
Nigeria can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And here's Messi. And they've got rid. And we're done. Nigeria have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Kimmich gathers from the goal kick. Kimmich, Goulet, Isak, and he's certainly onside. Tries a shot! And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
In with the challenge. Now it's Szoboszlai. And that's going to be a goal kick. Nigeria still without a single shot on target. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Batistuta! Tonali. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And here's Isak. It's run loose here. Up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Costa Curta goes on a run down the left wing. Great ball if he can get there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, it's Batistuta. De Bruyne. Club America looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Kane. Club America finding their passes. Here's found the... He's had a hit! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bellingham.
There will
Tonali.
be 1 minute added time.
It's Kimmich. And we've reached half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half.
We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Nigeria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Batistuta. De Bruyne. Tonali. Kane. Kimmich. And Güler. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Kimmich. And they've got a throw. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Nigeria looking to pass their way through. Martinez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
The attendance for this match
Almost
was
an hour gone.
72,306.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Güler. And he's managed to get rid. Club America have it back and can go again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Batistuta has it out wide and in space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Nigeria showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Szoboszlai. De Bruyne. Kane. Bellingham. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but
Number
will they?
21, Isak. Number 7, Güler. Coming on the field.
Some resolute defending
number
there.
18, Mbappe.
He's had a
Number
shot!
10, Pedri.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Bellingham. Pedri. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. And the flag has stayed down. De Bruyne! They want to be quick to recover this. This time, surely! And he's there to belt it away. Just 5 minutes left. It's Kimmich. Mbappe! Mbappe!
Substitution on the field. Number 9, De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is number 16, Fermin. There will be 3 minutes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now the finish! Oh, that's a waste. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he can clear it away. Haaland. And Batistuta! That was a matter of inches.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The less said about that pass, the better. Fofana. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Guti. And here's Haaland. Upamecano is there to clear. Yamal. And that is a little undercooked. Always onto this. Koundé. And Upamecano. Messi. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. No, he refuses to take the bait. And he's there to belt it away. Messi. For Olise. Szoboszlai does well to get it back. Messi. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gnabry. That's going to go a long way. And it's Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes. Gnabry. He is just caressing the ball. Haaland. Guti. Guti looking to penetrate opposition lines. Koundé. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Fofana. Yamal. He's got away. Now the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Bastoni gets it away.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And here's Haaland. Chance to shoot now. Guti is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Batistuta. Again the flag's up. That is a great pick out. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's bustling through here, and the shots! He's got away with one there.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Serge Gnabry. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number
Koundé.
15, Barcola. Number
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Ribery.
Fofana. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
Played out to the left flank. Showing great feet there. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that's played a chance! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Costa Curta at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And here's Haaland. Shapes to shoot. And that tested the keeper. Barcola. Oh, good read. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.